welcome back. Alex here, and today I want to talk to you guys about effects. So there's a way in Kdenlive to add effects to our clips so that maybe if we want to adjust the brightness or the volume, or if we want to do a zoom in, or if we want to make some text like pop up on the screen, all that kind of stuff we need to use effects for. So let's just go straight to Kdenlive and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so here I am in Kdenlive and I've got my project so far. So I've got a couple text clips now, and I've got a whole bunch of video clips and my nice long music clip as well. So what I want to do is, let's just show you some effects. So if I click on my first clip and I'm going to move my mark on the timeline so you can see it, what if I wanted to make this clip brighter? So if I go into effects and then main effects, in color there is something called brightness, and it says keyframeable. So brightness is just gonna make our picture a little bit brighter if we wanted to. You can just scroll up and down where that number is to make it brighter or darker. And keyframeable, if you see keyframeable anything, it just means that you can actually go and add a keyframe. So if it's the video is dark in one spot but fine in another spot, you can just lighten up the dark part of the video. So let's say the beginning of my video is the dark spot. So I've increased my brightness, and then I'm going to hit the plus sign so that it adds a keyframe there. And now the rest of my video, I want to go and I just want to add another keyframe and then decrease the brightness back to normal, which is 100. So now between those two parts of my video, I have brighter and then normal. So I just have two keyframes there to do that. So basically what it does is the computer does a natural gradient, or a natural shift from one keyframe to the next. So for this one, it's changing brightness. So it doesn't do just a quick change, it changes it over time. So you have to have those two marks in there so that it knows at this mark my brightness is at this level, 147, and at this mark I want my brightness to be at this level, which is 100. So it'll slowly decrease until it gets to 100, and then for the entire rest of the video it's at 100. Okay, so that's brightness. If you want to say adjust volume, like maybe your music clip is way too loud and you want to turn it down, what you can do is in audio correction, there's volume, which is keyframeable. So same thing, if you want to make one part of your song quieter or louder, you can add keyframes around that section of the song to increase the volume. Okay, and same thing, you just have to scroll up on the gain to make it louder, scroll down to make it quieter. Okay, you can also add certain effects to an entire track. So all of my music is on my A2 track. So what I can do is I can go to my A2 track. If I click on it, I can go and drag volume onto my whole A2 track. So at the top here it says track A2 effects, and I can apply this volume change to the entire track. So it'll make everything on that track quiet. So this is really useful if you have a whole bunch of cuts in here. Like if I wanted to change the volume of maybe my sound from all my videos, if I wanted to make those quieter or maybe louder, I can apply it to the whole of A1, and then I can adjust it and make it quieter or louder. Okay, which I've already done. I've actually gone and given track A1 a volume and I've lowered it down to -10, just so that you don't hear too much of the background noise of maybe people talking or anything else that's going on in my video. Alright, so go ahead and check out all the different effects that you can use on your clips. It's just a matter of playing around with them, see what they do, see if it's something that you want to use, and going from there. So in our next video, we're going to focus on just one more effect, which is the transform effect, because there's a lot of things we can do with it, like zooming in, zooming out, making text pop up, and all those kinds of things. So make sure you check that out, and if you like our content so far, make sure you subscribe below so that you don't miss out on everything. Thanks guys, bye!